Sa pagpagkat ng oras at lahat, mahalaga bang tayo ay katapat? Tunay bang pinapahalagahan o sinasayang lamang ng ilan? Sa pagsigal ng bawat umaga, gawain mo'y magsisimula. Magagampanan mo bang mabuti kung lagi kang nahuli? Maging maaga, matapat at tagayin natin lahat. Kinabukasan ng basta tayo lahat magtatumasa. Pag-ulan ng mundo ay nasa ating mga kamay. Ang oras ay ating gamitin at katapatan ay ating gawin. Katotohanan ating panahigin, araw-araw tayo'y maaga pa rin. Mahirap man na ito ay gawin, obligasyon dapat nating tuparin. Sa pagsigal ng bawat umaga, gawain mo'y magsisimula. Magagampanan mo bang mabuti kung lagi kang nahuli? Maging maaga, matapat at tagayin nating lahat. Kinabukasan ng basta tayong lahat magtatumasa. Pag-ulan ng mundo ay nasa ating mga kamay. Ang oras ay ating gamitin at katapatan ay ating gawin. Maging maagat, matapat at tagayin natin lahat. Kinabukasan ng basta tayong lahat magtatumasa. Maging maagat, matapat at tagayin natin lahat. Nating lahat magtatumasa. Pag-ulan ng mundo ay nasa ating mga kamay. Ang oras ay ating gamitin at katapatan ay ating gawin.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Sa pagpagkat ng oras at lahat, mahalaga bang tayo ay katapat? Tunay bang pinapahalagahan o sinasayang lamang ng ilan? Sa pagsigal ng bawat umaga,
innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Sa pagpagkat ng oras at lahat, mahalaga bang tayo ay katapat? Tunay bang pinapahalagahan o sinasayang lamang ng ilan? Sa pagsigal ng bawat umaga, gawain mo'y magsisimula. Magagampanan mo bang mabuti kung lagi kang nahuli? Maging maagang matapat at tagayin nating lahat. Kinabukasan ng bansa tayo lahat magkatumat sa pag-unlad ng mundo ay nasa ating mga kamay. Ang oras ay ating gamitin at katapatan ay ating gawin. Katotohanan ating panaigin, araw-araw tayo'y makakapanin. Mahirap man dahil ito ay gawin, obligasyon dapat nating tuparin. Sa pagsigal ng bawat umaga, gawain mo'y magsisimula. Magagampanan mo bang mabuti kung lagi kang nahuli? Maging maagang matapat at tagayin nating lahat. Kinabukasan ng bansa tayong lahat magtatamas at pag-unlad ng mundo ay nasa ating mga kamay. Ang oras ay ating gamitin at katapatan ay ating gawin. Maging maagang matapat at tagayin nating lahat. Kinabukasan ng bansa tayong lahat magtatamas. Maging maagang matapat at tagayin nating lahat. Nating lahat. Ng mundo ay nasa ating mga kamay. Ang oras ay ating gamitin at katapatan ay ating Sa pagpagkat ng oras at lahat, mahalaga bang tayo ay katapat? Tunay bang pinapahalagahan o sinasayang lamang ng ilan? Sa pagsigal ng bawat umaga, gawain mo'y magsisimula. Magagampanan mo bang mabuti kung lagi kang nahuli? Maging maagang matapat at tagayin
innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Sa pagpagkat ng oras at lahat, mahalaga bang tayo ay katapat? Tunay bang pinapahalagahan o sinasayang lamang ng ilan? Sa pagsigal ng bawat umaga, gawain mo'y magsisimula. Magkakapagdan mo bang mabuti kung lagi kang nahuli?
kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas. Kayang magiliw, pero sa silanganan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang binirang, kuya ka ng magiting, sa manlulubing, di ka pasisigil, sa nagatang tunog sa simoy at sa langit mo pagaw, ay hinagang tula, tawid sa pagkayang minamahal. Ang isa kang matawag mo'y tagumpay na nagtitigil, bakit tuwing at araw niya kailan pa may magtitigil. Lumanang araw ng maraming pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang hinigaya ng pagkaibang akin, at mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Let us pray together the watch prayer. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Lord, give us the courage to do and practice the value of punctuality and honesty, and also be able to promote it to our loved ones, to give dignity and honor. And Lord, help us to bind ourselves together to do the Project Watch for the benefit of the young and our society. And finally, help us, Lord, to be an agent of change so we can do wonders for our country and leave a lasting legacy. We ask this through your Son, Jesus Christ. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Good morning, Panaboans! Good morning, Panabo National High School! Welcome to the first ever virtual culmination of the Project Watch! With its theme, Leaving a Legacy, Instilling the Values of Time Consciousness and Honesty. That's the flagship program of the Department of Education and the JCI Senate of the Philippines. So, kamusta po kayong mga nandyan sa kanilang mga bahay? And hello po, good morning po sa lahat po ng mga nanonood ngayong umagang ito, sa ating school head, teachers, students, guests. Once again, magandang umaga. I know that all of you are excited to hear and know the results sa ating mga patimpalak ngayong umagang ito. Of course, pinaghandaan din ito ng ating mga students. And sa katunayan, live sa ating virtual backstage ang ating mga contenders from the round table debate and first ever virtual Watch Queen of 2020. Alright. So, actually may attendance link din po tayo na ibibigay mamaya. So, surprise po namin ibibigay ang aming link ngayon. So, better you should watch out sa ating attendance link. Siguro mamaya, later or end or sa kalagitnaan. So, just sit back, relax, stay put dyan sa inyong mga bahay, and we begin our journey for today's culmination. To formally begin our program this morning, we will hear a welcome remarks to be given to us by our academic head, Ma'am Darna Estan, Head Teacher 4.
My courtesy to our school principal, Form Mamemia B. Infiesto, faculty and staff, stakeholder, parents, and students, good morning. As our school renew our commitment towards consciousness on punctuality and honesty, we have been actively conducting and engaging our learners and teachers in the different WATS activities that will assist in the actualization of the program. Today marks the culmination of our WATS celebration, but this does not mean that we cease to practice the values of punctuality and honesty. Let us all be faithful in adhering to these core values as we continue to deliver quality education amidst pandemic. To everyone who has devoted their time and effort in realizing the various activities of the program, my warmest greetings of gratitude. Once again, good morning.
All right, thank you so much, Ma'am Darna, for officially welcoming our virtual audiences. All right, at this very moment in time, we would like to give you a glance sa ating mga naggagandahang mga mag-aaral sa ating first ever virtual search. Ladies and gentlemen, the contestants for our virtual Watch Queen of 2020.
Hi, my name is Roland Missy Machon. I'm 12 years old. I live in Porok Alacta, New Pandan, Panabo City. My favorite color is yellow and black. My favorite song is Way Back Home and Terrifying. I like watching anime movie. My favorite anime movie is Anohana and Your Name. I like playing online games like ML. Time is the element that controls the consciousness, the very being of the people.
Speak with honesty, think with sincerity, and act with integrity. Hello everyone, my name is Angel Dishohan, 13 years old, proud to represent Grade 8, Basic Education Curriculum, an advocate of Watch Program, Time, Consciousness, and Honesty. Once again, this is Angel Dishohan. Thank you, and mabuhay!
Watch your thoughts, for they become words. Watch your words, for they become actions. Watch your actions, for they become habits. And watch your habits, for they become character. Time doesn't heal. Consciousness does. Good day, Panabuans. I am Jambi Sianaling from Grade 9 Basic Education Curriculum Online C. As a student of Panabo National High School, I must advocate this time, consciousness, and honesty.
Live life with no regrets. Hello everyone, I am Jessica Nadontico, 15, and I was born on January 18, 2005. I like to read and write stories, and I believe that time is the only capital that any human being has, and the only thing he can afford to lose. And no legacy is so rich as honesty. Again, Jessica Nadontico, 15, representing Grade 10 Basic Education Curriculum.
A pleasant day to everyone, especially to the members of the jury. My name is Christine May N. Corsino. I'm 18 years old, and I'm the Grade 12 STEM representative for Virtual Watch King and Queen 2020.
Giselle May Villalavazo, 15, proud to represent the Science, Technology, and Engineering program. I'm an advocate of time, consciousness, and honesty. I love music. I play music instruments. I love art. Most of my free time, I devote myself on reading books, helping household chores, and doing my part-time online jobs. Once again, this is Giselle May Villalavazo. Thank you and mabuhay!
Hi everyone, my name is Crystal May Armarancas, 16 years old, from Special Program in the Arts.
All right, we'll see more of them later. Ladies, thank you so much. At this juncture, a mechanism of change, the growing family, and advocacy of the Watch program has been extending throughout the years, especially po dito sa ating paralan. Ngayong umagang po ito ay matutunghayan natin ang mga naggagalingang mga estudyante as they will compete live na live po dito sa ating culmination yung umagang ito for the virtual intergrade level argumentation and debate. Together with me this morning, our moderator, Sir Harold Itoriano.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy. Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy. Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
According to Charles Grutamer, the pursuit of truth and right ideas through honest debate and rigorous argument is a noble undertaking. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the culminating activity of the Watch program of Panabo National High School, the first ever virtual intergrade level argumentation and debate. I am Sir Harold Itoriano, your moderator in today's debate. Before we formally begin our argumentation and debate, let me read the rules and mechanics. The event is a combination of argumentation and debate that is conducted in a virtual discussion. It enables the contestant to use critical analysis and deep reasoning about the different issues that occur in the society. This also develops the ability of the students to organize his ideals promptly and logically. The following are the rules and guidelines of our argumentation and debate. There shall only be one contestant debater from each grade level, that is from grade 7 to senior high school. The debater shall be accompanied and trained by the duly approved coach. Each contestant shall wear formal attire. Contestants shall be assigned a number that will correspond to the number on the judging sheet. The topics to be debated revolve on the issues provided by the Watch Committee. The debater is required to use the English language as a medium except for terminologies on certain topics that are only stated in Filipino. The debate is consist only of one round. Each debater will be given a maximum of 3 minutes to deliver his or her speech on the topic drawn. After the scores of the first contestant or debater, second debater will interpolate on the speech of the first debater. The questions for the interpolation will be focused on the arguments of the opponent. Categorical questions will be allowed, answerable by yes or no. However, the responder may choose to qualify or not his or her answer. The interpolator and the debater will be given a maximum of 3 minutes to deliver his speech and ask questions. The contestant will also give his or her speech on the topic. The third debater will be asking questions to debater 2. Debater 3 will be asked by debater 4. Debater 4 by debater 5. Debater 5 by the debater 6. Debater 6 by the debater 7. And debater 7 by debater 1. At this juncture, let me read the criteria for judging. We have delivery, 20%, use of supporting evidence, 25%, organization, 25%, reasoning and ability to answer, 30%, a total of 100%. Our argumentation and debate this morning cannot commence until and unless I introduce to you our respectable adjudicators who truly embody the core values of punctuality and honesty in their lives. Our first adjudicator is a values teacher and Araling Panlipunan teacher of Panabo National High School, a prolific and charismatic speaker. Please help me welcome Sir Clin War Orbok. Our second adjudicator is an English teacher of Panabo National High School. He has good foundation in law and has an excellent public speaking skills. Let us all welcome Sir John Christopher Giwanon. Our third adjudicator is a science teacher of Panabo National High School. She loves legal matters as well as in crafting logical arguments. Please help me welcome the chairman of the Board of Adjudicators, Ma'am Lydia Bustamante. I think everything is set and everyone is ready. So we now formally begin our argumentation and debate. Okay, where are our debaters? Where is our first speaker? Okay,
Here,
second
sir.
speaker. Okay. So you are given 3 minutes to deliver your speech and 3 minutes in the part of the interpreter to ask questions. Okay. So let us know.
No chosen topic. In regards to the watch program and our
Okay, wait for a while, Queen. We'll wait for the topic to be given to you. May I request Sir Ramil, please, to give us the corresponding number that I can give the topic to them. Okay. For speaker number one, your topic is number 5. Debater number 1, your topic is limited face-to-face schooling must be allowed. I repeat, limited face-to-face schooling must be allowed. Your timer starts now.
In regards to limited face-to-face schooling during this time of pandemic, my stance on this would be a hard no. My reasoning for that is due to the fact that due to the pandemic, our teachers and academics are already struggling in regards to the implementation of online learning and modular classes as well. And this has already taken up a lot of their time and attention in order to properly implement it. And even then, they're already struggling. I'm sure most of us as students are already aware of their own difficulties, since we, as the learners, are already struggling as well. However, if we were to include a limited form of face-to-face schooling, that would also further divide the attention of our teachers and educators, and that would only cause problems for us as well in the long run as the learners, due to our own teachers being preoccupied by even more lessons and plans that they'll have to further take into account due to the nature of face-to-face learning, as it would be more akin to our previous classes back when the pandemic had occurred. And so, in my opinion, it's not so much as a matter of safety, so much as a matter of practicality. It would merely be impractical to divide our efforts so much on something that would merely complicate us further. Those are my views.
Okay, second speaker, it's your turn to interpolate. You are given 3 minutes. Timer starts
Okay.
now.
However, the Department of Education emphasizes that the conduct of limited face-to-face classes will only be allowed under strict regulations starting January 2021, and distance learning will still be implemented while classes resume, which it did last October 5, 2020. So this case is not actually a mandatory opening for class 2021. It is actually at the choice of the school to apply for a limited face-to-face schooling. So what is your opinion? Why are these it is not actually a mandatory, so it is the decision of the school, so it is not the choice of the student, it is the choice of the school. So it is not actually a big no, because it is the part of the school to decide. So it is the choice of the school. So what are your opinion on that?
Like I said, it's not really a matter of the struggles of the students themselves, but so much as the teachers, because as we all know, teachers are already struggling as of now due to online and modular classes. And it's merely my opinion that I really don't want the schools themselves to forget all the effort that the teachers are already putting in. They're already struggling so much with those students who are actually struggling. You already hear all of this outrage on social media about the teachers having to take into account those who are passing their modular classes late or not even attending online classes. That's already such a big issue right now. And in my opinion, splitting our efforts further into practical face-to-face classes, it's only going to make things even more complicated. Now, as for the fact that it's merely a choice, that's a good thing. But still, I don't want schools to make the mistake that they're going to put on pressure on teachers who are not going to be able to handle it. It's a risk, and I'm not sure if we can take it. That's merely my opinion. But that still leads me to not really accepting the situation.
Okay, time is up. Second speaker, it's your turn. May I ask Sir Ramil, please, to roll the dice? Okay. Second speaker, your topic is pass or fail grading system. Okay.
Grades are an exercise of
Okay. Wait for a while, second
professional
speaker. Wait
judgment.
for a while, second speaker.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay. Okay. Second speaker, your topic is pass or fail grading system.
Okay,
Timer starts now.
grades are an exercise of professional judgment. They can be in percentage form, letters, numbers, or adjectives. However, a pass or fail grading system changes the way that students can achieve credit for a class. Instead of receiving a numerical based grade, they will either receive a passing grade or about a failing grade. And however, the Department of Education thumbs down the suggestion I will continue. However, the Department of Education thumbed down the suggestion of a coalition of teachers about adopting a pass-reveal grading system for distance learning. The school year 2020 to 2021, as DepES decided to keep the existing numerical grading system. Here are my stand why I am against the pass-or-fail grading system. The pass-or-fail grading system eliminates the benefit of healthy competition from the classroom. Instead of trying to achieve the best grade possible, students are asked to meet a lower threshold for passing, and the pass or fail grading system can encourage procrastination because the work feels like it isn't as difficult because students need to meet a lower minimum to earn credit for a class. There can be a lack of focus on the materials. And I believe that the pass or fail grading system does not accurately reflect student understanding. It simply doesn't work with the current system of evaluations in schools. And the strongest argument that I may say for keeping numerical based grades around instead of using a generalized pass or fail grading system is that the system is entrenched in the global educational system, and systematic infrastructure changes would be necessary to transition how we think about learning. And we don't really know how to learn without a grade. Many people are highly conditioned to think of themselves in the terms of a grade. We don't even do this outside of the classroom, right? Sometimes without realizing it, that is what we are doing. Grades, yes, can cause stress and anxiety, but so cannot getting them. When a student completes an assignment, then there is this expectation to receive a grade as a reward for the work. Without receiving that feedback, it is challenging to know whether your efforts are on the correct path for success. And imposing a pass or fail system will also mean additional work for teachers who would have to again study a new system for passing students. And Department of Education does not want to impose additional workload for teachers during this time of
Okay.
coronavirus pandemic.
Time is up.
Thank you.
Okay. Third speaker, it's your turn to ask questions. Timer starts
Okay,
now.
you're saying that you're against the pass and fail grading system, right?
Yes, I am.
But there is an issue of dishonesty among students because there is no teacher supervising them and no one is watching them while they're doing their work except for when parents are one supervising them and and I'm sorry. Okay. Passive grading system can be appreciated right now because dishonesty is an issue right now because no one is watching the student doing their work. Like plagiarism is an issue, and also no the teacher cannot really evaluate if the student really did their work. So what if the student really did not do their work and the parents are doing their work for their child? Can you answer that question?
Yes, I can actually. This state of time, it is not an issue of honesty. It is actually a time where we should implement honesty. If this is true, is would eradicate more. Um, Putting on pass or fail grading system would then cause that dishonesty because students are forced to pass even though that grade isn't right, diba? When we go to average grading or numerical grading system, it can be assessed by the teacher whether the submission is actually correct. That is the role of the teachers to know whether that is correct or not, if that is plagiarized or answered by the parents. Because at the end of the day, that conclusion wherein parents are going to answer for their children, that is the cause of eliminating understanding towards the school year. And if the parents would answer the questions and the assessments, then that could eradicate the learning for student. However, if we imply numerical grading system, that can be assessed more, it can be evaluated more rather than pass or fail grading system. Because if we pass or fail grading system, then all students would pass. Because as what you've said, the parents are the ones who are answering. But instead of numerical,
Okay,
we can assess
time
it
is up.
better.
Okay, let's proceed to the third speaker, Sir Ramil. Can you now? Okay, for the third speaker, your topic is punctuality is manifested in modular learning. I repeat, punctuality is manifested in modular learning.
Yeah.
Third speaker,
Punctuality
timer starts now.
Punctuality is manifested in modular learning because students need to use their time wisely while learning and answering their modules. Time is ticking and is not going to wait for anyone. That's why students should use their time wisely and use it for more important things and not things that cause them to divert their minds from the things they need to do first. After adapting to the new system of education, the students can make themselves to be time conscious and recognize the importance of using their time at hand to do the things they need to do first. Modular learning helps us recognize the importance of being punctual and use the time to do the modalities and finish it. For me, every time I look at my unfinished modules, I experience feelings and thoughts that tells me to finish it before the deadline. Some students may have the mindset of setting a time on when they will work on it, but when it's time they will move it again. It's like the habit of saying I'll do it later, but later then turns into tomorrow, and that is not a good habit. And also, laziness is not having enough motivation to do their modalities can result in cramming and stress because of the approaching deadline, and that may cause some to do unthinkable things. Being punctual is not easy, but the effects and benefits of it is worth it. Punctuality is manifested in modular learning because it helps us recognize the importance of time and because of our sense of obligation to learn. And that's what trains us and helps us to be punctual. And also, punctuality can train us because time time is in our hands and we can't afford to lose it because in our times right now we have lots of time during quarantine, and that's why we should use it for our learning. And and also there have been many pressures and stress that comes with punctuality because some students may think that if they are late they will lose some grade, and that is not good. So we must think of a positive mindset, and punctuality is a positive mindset. Be on time, be punctual, be work your time, and do it for important things. That concludes my
Okay,
speech. Thank you.
time is up.
You have mentioned that time is in our hands, but we can't deny the fact that there are homes that are located in a geographical location that internet is low. So even if they will do their homework or tasks early or in being in time, if the internet is low, how can they pass their performance on a given time? Would you even consider that punctuality or not?
I would say not because punctuality is about being on time. But if there is circumstances that makes us not be on time, then it will be reported to the teacher and be told of the reason. And as I was referring to the modular learning system because there is a deadline and students have to work their modalities and each and every time of the day. And if there's a problem in the connection, then students may ask questions and to the teachers via load. If they do not have load, they can just ask their parents, their friends, their neighbors, And if they can pass on time, the teachers may accept the reasoning that they are not in the they are far away from the area of when they will pass.
Okay, time is up. Let's proceed to the fourth speaker for his speech. Sir Ramil. Okay, fourth speaker, your topic is students' learning is guaranteed in homeschooling. I repeat, students' learning is guaranteed in homeschooling. Okay, wait for my go signal because other participant is still preparing. I repeat, students' learning is guaranteed in homeschooling. Fourth speaker, timer starts now.
As no one did the greetings before, so let me first begin with greetings. Good day, Mr. Moderator, to my worthy interpolator, to my co-debaters, and the panels who are watching and listening in this debate. Good day. Today, I will stand affirmative to the issue that students learning in homeschooling is guaranteed because as I am as I am researching a documents or references that will stand in my argument, I found out instead a theory of multiple intelligences which states that each and every students have their own way of learning efficiently and effectively. Now, it is very fit for homeschooling. Now I will discuss the benefits we can get from homeschooling and how to how to avoid wasting time in it. Let's students can benefit from homeschooling because they can choose the learning style, the most efficient and effective learning for them, and then it warms up the family, family community. Then it it makes the student it makes the student it will put less stress on the student. Now, now I conclude or I think that in this argument we can clearly say that students' learning can be shown in the or clearly manifested in the homeschooling. That would be all.
Okay, time is up. Fifth speaker, it's now your turn to interpolate. Timer starts now.
Good day, Sir Mark. You mentioned that in homeschooling, students are less stressed, less anxious. You mentioned it,
Yes.
right? Yeah, but because of the current COVID-19 pandemic, we have switched to a new method of learning, right? So, although distance learning was implemented to ensure the students' learning, it also has its downside. Not every
Yes.
student is capable of learning the lessons independently because
Of course.
there are students who are slow learners, and there are students who just choose not to answer their modules, not to do their assignments, not to do their tasks. And not every parent is capable of teaching their child, because we're in the Philippines, right? A lot majority of the parents haven't graduated from college, haven't graduated for high school, from high school rather. So how do you expect them to teach their children in modular learning?
Learning doesn't come only from face to face or let's say an interaction between the student. It can also be acquired through experience. And that would be all.
All right, but according to are we done?
Please continue. Please.
Well, according to studies, The enrollment drops more than 25% this year, this school year 2020, when we switched to distance learning. This just proves that 25% of Filipino students neither can learn through modular learning or online class. And if you're saying that they can learn through experience, I'm assuming that those students aren't going to school because they are trying to find their work kasi there are children who work at an early age. So I don't think that that is enough for you to be educated enough. In the future, you won't be having a proper job, you won't be financially stable.
That's why our Department of Education, through the Memorandum of 110, Section 2009, implemented a watch program to teach each and every student about time management and time consciousness.
We are
So
talking about education in general, not watch. Sure, watch time consciousness and honesty can be learned through values, but we are talking about education in general, academics, mathematics, science, everything, the
yes,
necessities you have to learn.
and it would have an effect for students. Students will be able to know how to manage their time and do their tasks with scheduled and to be more accurate with punctuality.
And Sir Mark, do you think this is enough for them to help them in the future?
Of course, this would be enough. A
What kind of
little
jobs do you think they can
what?
what kind
Can
of
you please
jobs do you
pardon?
think they can have? What kind of if a student or
Okay, time is up.
If there
Thank you
will be
so
no
much,
job,
fourth speaker. Thank you so much. It's already
thank
time.
you. Thank you.
We
okay.
now proceed to the fifth speaker for her speech. Sir Ramil. Okay, for our fifth speaker, your topic is honesty is practice in homeschooling. I repeat, honesty is practice in homeschooling. Fifth speaker, time starts now.
In my opinion, honesty is not being practiced in homeschooling. Although honesty is surely being taught to children even at a very young age, dishonesty is something that cannot be avoided, especially when they grow up and encounter circumstances where they have to lie. Many children nowadays commonly lie about where they've been, who they're with, and what they were doing. This is no difference when it comes to learning. Students cheating on exams, tests, and other schoolwork are common. This isn't anything special. And actually, a research conducted by Mark Anthony Mijer Quinto entitled A Study on the Prevalence and Correlates on Academic Dishonesty in Four Undergraduate Degree Programs has proved that 97% of students per degree programs at least committed an act of academic dishonesty at least once. Many mothers who are parents of hard headed children or those who are slow learners find it more convenient to answer the modules themselves. There are many cases like that. This is also an issue in the Philippines. The mothers, their parents, and other relatives are answering the children's modules, and for me that is very wrong because if they do that, the children wouldn't learn anything from the lessons, the modules, and I have interviewed some of my fellow students about why they think dishonesty is present in homeschooling or distance learning. Many students nowadays procrastinate and get distracted by their gadgets, so they end up surfing or scrolling through social media or playing their mobile games instead of doing their tasks and activities and studying for their upcoming tests. This results to them probably cheating to try and get a high score, and if these students cheat during face-to-face classes, then it is very much possible during online class. And if this keeps happening over and over again, not even discipline would be enough to stop them. Students may also lie during modular learning online class. Students may also lie to their parents about finishing a task they were supposed to do. This is very common. Or submitting an assignment even when they haven't. Majority of society has already normalized the so-called white lies. And small or not, white lies are small lies that are still considered lies. Small or not, they're still considered lies. And when not disciplined, students will repeat these actions over and over again.
Okay. So also
Okay,
for me, I
time is up. Wait for a while.
All right.
Time is up. Sixth speaker, your turn to interpolate. Timer starts
okay.
now.
Okay, so also for me, I think that honesty is not being practiced in homeschooling. Why? Because as we all know, there are the government provided two types of learning platforms, online and modular. But we all know that there are more students that take modular. But I think that honesty is not practiced. Why? Because as we all know, in online platforms, there are online platforms that provide the answer for us. And when it comes to modular, some of the modules have answer keys at the back, wherein
Yes.
they can just they can just flip the page and go to the back of the module and then just copy the answer. But for me, I think that it doesn't benefit them because as we all know, some of the teachers in our next course will question us, what did you learn about your last course? And then you can't answer because you did not understand your lesson because you just cheated. I think that is one of the disadvantages when you cheat on your lessons. And when it comes to online, for me, I think that online has an advantage when it comes to understandment, because us online class students have teachers that will guide us when it comes to our lessons. They can give us clarifications, and when we clarify, they can answer our clarifications. But when it comes to modular, yes, no one will guide them. That's why they will be tempted eh, they will be tempted to cheat, because if they will face a hard question, everyone will be tempted to cheat, because as we all know, no, there's no teacher that will guide the student when it comes to modular.
Okay.
Okay, time is up. Thanks so much, grade 9 speaker. We now proceed to our grade 8 speaker, the sixth speaker, Sir Ramil. Okay, for our sixth speaker, your topic is compulsory COVID-19 vaccination. I repeat, your topic is compulsory COVID-19 vaccination. Timer starts now.
Hi, I'm Ramajit Langalan, a grade 8 student and proudly representing grade 8. And I personally believe that the government should make the COVID vaccination compulsory, because as we all know that we are living in a sad life, and it is very this and it is and we are all devastated on what's happening on our world. But as we all know, in the future we will face a big question that does the government supply vaccination for us Filipinos to be safe? For me, I think the government should provide us COVID vaccination as soon as possible and as soon as they can, because as we all know, that it's very hard to live in this life, in like this life like this. And as we all know that we are all very sad that on what's happening. But I think for me, I'm going out of the topic, but I think what um what COVID causes is like us, because we are destroying the world. But for me, yes, I think that the government should comply vaccination as soon as they can, because I think we should live in our past world, and we do deserve this kind of situation. But I want to to remove this memory, and I want to live in a normal life again. Thank
Okay, thank you so much. Speaker number 6. We now give the screen to speaker number seven for the interpolation part. Timer starts now.
Hi, my name is Angel Monique and I'm a representative to grade 7.
Um, as for right now, I don't think it's the best time to do it because we still don't know what the long-term effect of the vaccine. And as for the moment, COVID can still be avoided by, of course, strictly following the safety health protocols and staying at home. And the thing that matters the most today is the discipline of each Filipino. We must show right actions on how to fight on this pandemic. We we have to, even if uh even if we're going through a rough state right now, we still have to fight because if we don't have to fight, um it's up to you if you want to fight, and it's really on to us because it each and every Filipino wants to get through this state, and I also want this pandemic to stop. So I know this vaccine, but we can't risk getting sick because of the vaccine. That is all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, grade 8 participant. We proceed to our cutest debater, our seventh speaker, Sir Ramil. The only remaining topic is topic number 3. For our grade 7 debater, your topic is academic freeze for the school year 2020-2021. I repeat, academic freeze for the school year 2020-2021. Your timer starts now.
I disagree about the academic freeze school year 2020 to 2021 because the government and the Department of Education provided us with the modalities that we can choose, like online class and modular, so that learning cannot be on hold, because learning helps the individual to acquire the necessary skills, and also learning can still be done because learning is not only about face to face. It is about the eager to learn and the chances to learn and the chances Almighty has given us despite of the pandemic happening right now. That is all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Seventh speaker, we now proceed to speaker number 1. Your turn. Interplay timer starts now.
So you disagree with the idea of an academic freeze, correct? So a question for you. Since you disagree with the idea of an academic freeze, what is your opinion on the fact that, as has been stated before, a large percentage of students are not actually even answering or even attending to their classes? They're skipping out on it or ignoring it or simply procrastinating. What is your opinion on that, since you insist that it is necessary for our learning?
My opinion about that is, for example, like you didn't answer your module or your online classes. you didn't you didn't answer it well. It's in your future if yes you passed because you didn't pass because you didn't answer it and you just cheated, for just an example. It's really on your future. And for the academic freeze, I don't really agree about that because if we if we did an academic freeze, the learning will be on hold and our learning will stop. And for
Is
me,
it not on hold already, since it's proven to be ineffective in a large percentage? 25% may not seem to be particularly large, but that's over a large sample size of students. That's way bigger than most would think. So is it not already ineffective?
I know it's ineffective, but for the next year we can still learn, because there's always next time. And I just think that
learning is important for right now because it's the pandemic. It's by helping our parents that they will know that and we're learning stuff and it's your fault that you're not learning. So
However, something you might need to take into account is that our parents and teachers are putting in much effort to take it to accommodate us who are not exactly contributing to the economy when our economy as of right now is currently suffering. It's why a lot of areas on lockdown were released due to the suffering of those in poverty. They had to work, and if they have to split their time on helping their children with schoolwork they aren't bothering to do, is it not merely damaging our own country's economy as it is right now? We are killing our own country by focusing efforts on children who do not care about their learning when their parents have to cover for them. Is that not merely damaging us instead? Why not put it on hold so that the children can focus on it next year when we're already in a much better position?
the teachers and the parents are the one, they're not the one, as I was saying, they're the one who enroll their students because they they um because they need to learn. They're the one who enroll their students. The parents, they can just enroll their students for the next year. But as for now, the students enroll their daughters or their sons to learn now because learning now is important because the pandemic is stopping us from learning. As you were saying, it's putting much risk to our country. We can still learn, but we need to follow the health protocols like um, sanitizing the modules and the sanitizing the modules. We just need to be careful. But yun.
Okay, time is up. Thank you so much. Our last speaker number 7. Thank you so much, interpolator, speak number 1. Again, we would like to congratulate all of you for a job well done. You presented substantial arguments, very, very promising. Now, later on, we will be announcing the best speaker, the best interpolator, and of course, the best debater of the first ever intergrade level argumentation and debate. Okay, so always remember that you are all winners. The fact that you are chosen, imagine there are thousands of students of Panabo National School. You were chosen to represent your grade level. That in itself is an achievement. But of course, like any other competition, we have to announce winners who have stand out or stood out in their performance. Thank you so much, debaters. God bless us all.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Wow! What a wonderful exchange of ideas. Grabe, nagpapaga at nag-iinit ang mga talino ng mga kabataan natin ngayon. I know that all of you learned a lot with today's. We would like to thank, of course, Sir Harold Kitoriano, our moderator. And of course, thank you, participants. Moving on, a message will be given to us by our very energetic and support school head, Ma'am Memia B. Infiesto, Principal 4.
A pleasant day to everyone. Panabo National High School is very much lucky to have strong support from the LGU Panabo City, PTA officials, parents, teachers, and other stakeholders. For 3 consecutive years, Panabo National High School was awarded in the national level as the best W.A.T.C.H implementing school. In this new normal, amidst the pandemic, the teachers, the W.A.T.C.H advocates, and coordinator continue its advocacy by conducting different virtual activities and integrating W.A.T.C.H in the new learning modalities, especially in the prompt submission of the learners' output. This will also help the learners spend their times and effort in their studies. My salute to the W.A.T.C.H advocates and coordinator for the sustainability of the W.A.T.C.H program implementation and for their efforts done in spite of the pandemic. To the faculty and staff, let us all together work hand in hand for the brighter future of the learners. God bless us all.
All right, thank you for that encouraging message, Ma'am Memia. All right, and now we will announce the top 3 winners of the Top Jingle Dance Challenge. Ayan, alam ko sa inyo, nakapag-like, nakapag-heart, nakapag-share ng mga TikTok entries from entry number 1 to entry number 13. And of course, we would like also to thank our roster of judges who are also public school teachers. First up, we have Ma'am Katrina Coray Gonzalez from Rizal Elementary School. Ma'am Christine Fuentes of Panabo Central Elementary School. Ma'am Chericil Diocampo from A.O. Florendo Elementary School. Once again, thank you so much. Alright, so i-announce na po natin. Sir Mil, okay na po ba? Ready na po ba ang ating mga entries? Okay? Who do you think will win? Alright, the 3rd place goes to and from the Grade 10 Department, entry number 2. Alright. Kita natin yung sa Grade 10 Department, Sir Mil. Sir Mil, are you there? Alright, so ang first lang ipapakita natin. Alright, let's go with the 2nd place. Goes to... Sino kaya? Alright, from the Grade 10 Department, entry number 3! In the person of Miss Zoe Quillo. Alright, and the winner of our TikTok Jingle Dance Challenge. Sino kaya? All right. Entry number 13 from the STE department. And papakita po natin kung ano po yung TikTok Jingle Dance Challenge nila. Sir Mil?
Giselle may be
All right. Congratulations. We would also like to thank Ma'am Florly Betosol, the moderator, sa kanyang effort and all. All right. So let's move forward. Okay. We will move forward sa ating event ngayong umagang ito because right now, live na live, po natin makakasama ang mga nagagandahang mga kabataan because we will now proceed to the virtual first ever virtual watch queen of 2020. Ayan. Sa kaalaman po ng lahat, may preliminary round na pong naganap. Okay, it consists of their advocacy of the Project Watch, of course, and it was posted in our official FB page of the Panabo National High School. So, pala, we would like to invite you to please like, share, and follow our official Facebook page ng Watch program. Okay? So just type Panabo National NHS-Watch. Okay? Again, that's Panabo National NHS, Panabo National HS-Watch. So please, and our contest is not back to zero. So yung preliminary round po natin, which is 60% na pre-judge na po yun. And ngayon po sa ating live final round, that's a total of 40% with an overall total of 100%. Sa pamamaraan ng pagtanong, we will use the Wheel of Names as a basis of choosing the question. So, before we will see them, allow me to state 3 criteria for judging. Substance, relevance, wit, and impact, that's 40%. Calculated, 30%. Delivery and choice of word, 30%. With a total of 100%.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Alright, so habang po tayo, no? So we will now introduce the panel of judges for this morning. First up, he is a graduate of Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Music, Arts, PE, and Health at the University of Mindanao last 2018. And right now, he's have his graduate studies at the St. Mary's College of Tagum, a teacher 1 of Panabo National High School. Please help me welcome Sir Jackie Canyas. Next up, we have the Miss Panabo 2010. She is a beauty and nail care instructor of the Senior High School Department of Panabo National High School. Please help me welcome Ma'am Princess Marina. All right, with no further ado, let's have the first four contestants. Help me welcome the candidate number one from the grade 7 department.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Alright, wait muna grade 7, grade 7, wait muna ha. Bibigyan kita ng instructions later. But lastly, I would like to introduce, of course, the chairman. Sorry if I forgot the chairman of the board of judges. We have Ma'am Estela Bea Alyawan. She's a graduate of Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in math, of course, a cum laude, from Ateneo de Davao University last 2010. And she is a junior high school LIS coordinator, of course, actually our very own the National High School. Right? With no further ado, let's welcome the first candidate from the grade 7 department. Yeah. All right, are you ready, Miss Rolini Machon?
Yes po.
Okay, let's have the first question for you. All right, you have the question number 1. Okay, you ready? Your question is, share your thoughts on the importance of honesty and punctuality even if there is no face-to-face learning. Your time starts now.
Kahit na walang face-to-face learning, dahil hindi lamang sa face-to-face learning mahalaga ang pagiging matapat. Ang pagiging matapat ay mahalaga din ito sa anumang aspekto ng buhay.
Is that all?
Yes po.
All right, congratulations. Thank you so much. Candidate number 1, grade 7 department, Rolin Machon. All right, let's have our candidate number 2 from the grade 8 department. How are you? Miss Angel de Soha. Okay, I know that you're fine, so let's have a question. All right, you have question number 4. Your question is, given the fact that all students are homeschooling, is watch advocacy still applicable in this new normal period? How? Your time is now.
Yes, watch advocacy is still applicable in the new normal. Even though we are all homeschooling, we still need to be conscious of our time and be honest. We need to follow given schedules, be aware of deadlines, and we also need to be honest when answering our module because we all know for a fact that cheating doesn't make us knowledgeable.
Wow, thank you so much for that wonderful answer, Angel de Johan from the grade 8 department. Next up, we'll dive into our next candidate number 3 from the grade 9 department. All right, how are you, Jambi?
Um, a little bit nervous, sir, kay ang net.
All right, I know that you're nervous. Okay, let's roll down the wheel. All right, you have the question number 6. Are you ready, Jambi? Your question is, how will you encourage your classmates? Uh, Can you hear me?
Sir, again, sir, please, sorry.
And your question is, how will you encourage your classmates to practice watch program in this new normal?
Well, thank you for that interesting question, sir. First, I have to be the role model of being honest for my fellow classmates or even the others, for my friends. I have to be the one to show them how to be honest, like answering the modules, and being honest is for being fair and truthful to others, not just by saying words, but also in doing action, sir. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much for that wonderful answer, Jambi Agaling from the grade 9 department. Okay, let's have our candidate number 4 from the grade 10 department. Are you there?
Morning.
All right. How are you, Mr. Song?
Yes, I'm fine. Actually, yeah, I'm
Okay, you're
fine.
fine. All right. Let's roll down the wheels, Hermia. All right. You have the question number 2. Okay, are you ready, Jessica?
Yes, I'm ready.
Your question is, cite concrete examples where a student can illustrate punctuality amidst this new normal period.
Okay, for me, punctuality means being right on time. And for me, a concrete example of punctuality is practicing to avoid procrastination during our modular tasks and avoid cramming. Lastly, follow the class program given to be time-bounded in answering the modules and submit your modules at the right time promptly. Being true to our time means we will not the cause of delay on the flow of work of everyone. Thank you.
All right. Oh, what a wonderful answer. Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Jessica Ticong from the grade 10 department. All right. Thank you, ladies, for wonderful ideas. Okay, let's have a break muna. And at this time, we will announce the spoken poetry top 3 winners. Ayan.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Okay, so I think wala kayong winners ng ating spoken word poetry event. So all right, let's get back track and let our last three contestants answer the question. First up, our candidate number 5 from the SPA department. All right. Hello, Crystal May. How are you?
Sir, I'm okay.
Okay, you're okay. So, Sir Neil, let the wheel roll down. All right. Question number 7. Are you ready? Your question goes like this: what values should Filipino people exhibit during this time of pandemic and why?
I think that every Filipino shall exhibit open-mindedness. For this time of pandemic, unity together with prayer is never less and nothing else matters most. As the saying, teamwork makes dream work. All of us has been wanting to end the suffering and step out to the big wonderful world. And in order to achieve the goal, we should unite and abide the protocols and procedures, just so we can protect ourselves and our loved ones. That's all. I thank you.
Wow. Thank you so much, Crystal May Maranques from the SBA department. All right. Her candidate number 6 from the ST program. Hi, Giselle Alavazo. How are you today? Wow. Thank you so
Hilagay na ko
much, Crystal
madunggan.
May Maranques. Hello? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Giselle? Giselle, can you hear me ba? Hello? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, so later na lang. So, okay. Hello? You can hear me? Okay. Okay, let's have our next contestant, candidate number 7 first. Okay, from the senior high segment, it's Christine Corsino. All right, how are you, Christine?
I'm actually like really nervous because I can't get a strong connection, but it's okay.
That's fine. Okay, that's all right. All right, Sir Emil, let the wheel roll down. Oh, what's that one? All right, are you ready? Christine, your question goes like this. As a student, how will you exhibit honesty amidst this new normal setting?
Well, this crisis has jeopardized our traditional ways of learning. We are stuck in our homes and with no supervision of teachers. Even though that is the case, we should stick to our values and ethical responsibilities. Well, as a student, this is actually the perfect time to test my integrity, to test if I really understood the concept of honesty. And as a student, I would be honest to myself first because being able to develop and cultivate my own ignorance in certain things would teach me self-reliance. Acknowledging that you're ignorant, avoid procrastination because always like going through death to the deadlines, and I would avoid procrastination in my schoolworks as much as possible because that way I am not tempted to cheat, because in like running to your deadlines you're tempted to cheat because you have no time at all. Next is honesty and information. In this period of falsehood, confusion and fake news, I would let myself be the light, the diamond in the rough, in spreading reliable, fact check, and valid information. Lastly, honestly, honesty in following regulations like social distancing and wearing a face mask and like home quarantine, staying in our homes, because honesty is not just for us, it's also caring for people, because if you're honest, you are caring for people too, you are caring for their well-being. That's all. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you so much, Christine Corsino, for that wonderful idea. And now let's dive in. Let's go back with the STE program. Giselle, can you hear me already? You can't hear me? But,
Sir, pwede
okay.
pakitype mo lang sa questions. Eh, dili man din ako
Okay, sige.
madunggan.
I'll just type the question for you.
Hindi din ako madunggan.
Okay.
Okay, thank you
Okay.
for that wonderful question, sir. Knowing that our government, our nation is struggling due to this pandemic in this time, I believe that as a watch advocate, by following the rules and regulations to prevent the increasing of this pandemic is already a major thing that would ease the problem and the burden of our government. That would be all. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for that wonderful answer. Giselle Alavaso from the STE program. Wow na wow. Later, malalaman natin sino ang mananalo. Thank you, ladies. All right, so okay, I will announce the winner. Thank you for your ideas. Thank you for everything. All right. And of course, right now we will announce the winners sa ating mga event umagang ito. Are you ready? Okay. Filmmaking, may I call on Sir Christian Adalim, moderator. All right, thank you so much, Sir Christian Dalim. Congratulations to the winners. All right. For our story making, we have the Philippine English. All right. Our second place for Filipino category, we have Judenis Palaraw of grade 10, Alfeca. And the first place goes to Ana Janiel Bayon of grade 10, STE. Let's go with the English category. The third place goes to Kane Alexis Lula. Second place goes to Denise Rosel Haro. And the first place and the winner goes to Mary Bernadette Tabe. Yan. Of course, we would like to thank Sir Charlie Minaceron and Sir Arcel Kakasan, the moderators for this event. Okay, let's go with the poster making competition. Okay. So may dalawang winners po tayo. We have the viewer's choice and we have the winner, official winner. So the viewer's choice winner is Alexandra Sevilla. All right. Pakita nga natin, Sir Mel, yung output ni Miss Alexandra Sevilla. Wow. Thank you so much. So that's the artwork of our winner, her viewer's choice. And she's Alexandra Sevilla. And our winner for this event, of course, Mr. Prince John O'King from the SBA of course department. Pakita din natin, Sir Mil, kung ano yung output ni Sir Prince John O'King. Wow, ayan. Grabe, nagkabakang matalento. Alright, of course, we would like to thank also Sir Dan Macabulos, moderator for this event. Okay, let's go with the spoken word poetry. Who will be the winner? Alright, we have two categories, the English and Filipino. The third place for the English category is grade 10. Second one from the senior high school department. And our champion from the SDE program in the person of Christopher James Marshall. Ayan, let's go with the Filipino category. Third place goes to the grade 10 department. Second one, we have the SBA department. And the winner is from the senior high school department in the person of Fatima Morocco. Alright. We would also like to thank Ma'am Miracel Orbo, the moderator for this event. Ayan, let's go down with the essay writing contest. Sino kaya mananalo? Ayan. Alright, the third place goes to the grade 10 department, John Roferos. Ayan. So ito pong mga event na binanggit ko ay naisagawa na po ito these past days. Alright? So we will just announce the winner. We'll just announce the winner. Okay? The second place, our essay writing, is from the senior high school department in the person of Christian Keith Simborio. And the first place, ayan, is from the STE department, STE program again, Cassandra Arquez. Ayan. Pakita nga natin si Miss Cassandra. Ayan, congratulations. All right. Thank you so much, Ma'am John Amea Dumaghan, the moderator for this event. All right. Let's go with the theater arts contest. The third place goes to Jana Montefolca and Patrice Kyla Yuyan from the grade 10 SBA. Second place goes to Rowella Helia and Regine Helia from the grade 8. Yan. Kagaling ng mga baton ko. And the first place goes to Clarence De Gracia of the grade 10 SBA. Ayan. We would like to thank, of course, the judges for this event, Ma'am Aya Marica Dorna and Pio Fredo Pamaos Jr. And of course, our moderator for this morning, moderator for this event, Ma'am Donna Glenda Marilia. Ayan. And right now, I think the results of the debate is done. I think the results is there. Okay na ba? Sa debate? Alright, okay. Alright, kaabang-abang kung sino man ang mananalo. Sir Mil, pwede bang papasukin natin yung mga debaters, Sir Mil? Andyan pa ba sila? Andyan pa ba yung mga debaters natin? Sir Mil? Okay. Wala na ba? Wala na ba yung mga ano natin, yung mga debaters? Okay, wala na, wala na. So I will just announce first, we have the best speaker, the best interpolator, and the best debater. All right. For the best speaker is speaker. Would it be speaker number 2 from the STE department? Ayan. And the best interpolator goes to speaker number 1 from the senior high school department. And our best debater, I mean, is speaker number 1 again from the senior high school department. Ayan. So right now we will announce the top 3. Yeah, okay, sure. No problem. All right. Third place goes to speaker number 5, grade 9, Nike Audrey Tuenas. Ayan, congratulations. You are the third place. And the second place goes to speaker number 2 from the STE program, Winarni Bungabong. And the first one is, sino kayang nanalo? Sino kayang nanalo mga viewers? Alam niyo na ba? All right. The winner is speaker number 1, no doubt. From the senior high school department, Charlie Queen. Ayan, congratulations. Ang gagaling ng mga batang ito. All right. Thank you, students, and congratulations once again. At this very moment in time, of course, hindi talaga mawawala sa ating program ngayong umagang ito. Let us hear a word of thanks by our very exuberant watch coordinator, Dr. John Bizelias.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for watching our virtual watch culmination program. Despite of the pandemic and our situation today, still we were able to have this first ever virtual watch program culmination. And I am so happy, and I'm hoping that all of you are also happy for the outcome of our program today. So this time I will give recognition to all people who has been the backbone and who gave support for watch program in our school. First, Amemia Intesto for the support, together with Ma'am Darna Tan, our head teacher, for and our academic head. I would like to thank also all our watch coordinators, the grade level watch coordinators for helping me in the preparation of the program and the implementation of all the programs of our school. From grade 7, Ma'am Junamia Peke, grade 8, Ma'am Rugini Bara, grade 9, Sir Kim Aro, grade 10, Ma'am Aiza Golo, SPA, Ma'am Jing Kabay, and for the senior high school, we have Sir Harold Itoriano. And we thank also the head of the Filipino departments, Arcel Gacasas, for supporting us in making of the storytelling, together with the head of the English department, Ma'am Marjorie Caslave, for spearheading the story making contest, as well as the head of the SPA for Sir Delon for helping us in advocating the WATS program in the radio, and the rest of the curriculum heads who helped in facilitating the contestant in the choice of the contestant to have a very good participation this morning. And thank you also to Sir Charlie Aceron, Sir Christian Adalim, Ma'am Amarilya Glenda, Sir Dan Macabulos, Ma'am Zia Husol, Ma'am Miracel Uren, Sir Page, our energetic master of ceremony or host this morning, and also Sir Ramil Langgamon, our IT support, whom try his best to make this program possible. And we have also Pauline Omila, um, Apple Ikpit, and Sir Anoy, Sir Mariano Baogbog for helping us for internet connection. And to all teachers of Panabo National High School, I know that you're helping our level watch coordinator in finding the best contestant in your respective grade level. So thank you, teachers. Thank you, fellow teachers and my superiors for making this program possible. Once again, good morning and thank you very much.
Wow, thank you for that wonderful word of thanks, Sir John Vicilias. All right, so since hindi pa po na lumalabas yung results sa ating Virtual Watch Queen of 2020, sir, pwede ba nating ipakita yung winners ng spoken word poetry event? Ayan. Ana.
Ako si Fatima. Gumawa ako ng tula, ngunit di ko alam kung saan magsisimula. Pero Pero napag-isipan ko, parati na lang tayong nagsisimula sa numero 1, 2, 3. Pwede naman natin gamitin ang sarili nating alpabeto. A, ba, ka. Kailan natin masasabing tayo ay progresibo na? Tayo ba'y umangat sa ating estado at hinahangad man lang kinabukasang kay ganda? Mga katanungang nakabara at igaha. Hayaan ninyo akong tanggalin ang mga tanikala at sa huling bahagi ng tula ay sa madla aking ipapaubaya ang paghihinuha ng mga kasagutan sa gabundok na katanungan. Pero teka, sumagi man lang ba sa ating mga isipan kung nagamit natin sa tama ang bawat oras, minuto at segundo? Hayaan ninyo akong magkwento ng mga senaryo. Mula sa pagtilaok ng manok, ang iba'y gayak na naghahanda, ngunit ikaw na si Juan ay wala pang hilamos at nakatulala. Agad kinuha ang cellphone at nag-Facebook pa, sabay post, woke up like this, habang sa paaralan, ang mga mag-aaral ay tapos na magseremonya. Hanggang dumating ka sa eskwela, nakita mo ang iyong guro at ikay kinabahan at nais mong magtago, ngunit ikay kanyang nakita. Kaya sabi mo, tago mo kasi, pasensya na. Ngayon ang tanong, saan ang time is gold na tinatawag nila? Maaga lang tayong pumupunta sa eskwela pag may mga bisita, sabay kumpleto uniforme pa. Ngunit ang totoo, hindi naman pwede tayo maaga. Kahit sa mga ensayo sa paaralan, tila atin ang nakagisnan ang 2 hours ba sa pagdating sa lugar na pinag-usapan. Ito na yung Filipino tayo na tawag ng karamihan. Mabuting Pilipino pa ba tayong maituturing sa ating mga nakasanayan? Atin pa bang pinapahalagahan ang oras na di na natin mababalikan? Wala tayong time machine, tandaan mo yan. Ang dami pa natin rason, ngunit mali naman kaya nawawala na ang halimuyak ng katapatan. Katapatan, isang salita ngunit napakahirap panindigan lalo na't nandito tayo sa mundo na puno ng kasinungalingan. Tandaan niyo mga kaibigan, hindi lamang sa pag-ibig kailangan ng katapatan, ito'y dapat taglayin sa komunidad, tahanan at paaralan. Maging sa pagsusulit, sa patalim tayo kumakapit, nais nating makakuha ng mataas na marka, ngunit di tayo nag-aaral at sa pagmumopya lang umaasa. Ika nga nila, honesty is the best policy, pero para sa iba, cheating is much more easy. Isa ka rin ba sa mga batang Juan na hanggang sa ngayon ay naguguluhan at hindi maintindihan ng tunay na kahulugan na ang kabataan ng pag-asa ng bayan? Pag-asa tayong tinuring, ngunit pinapakita natin ay kabaliktaran. Mga kabataang nawawalan ng kamalayan sa lipunan. Juan, luwakan mo ang iyong isipan, huwag kang maghigit balikat kahit ako ay natatamaan. Huwag tayo magbulag-bulagan dahil meron tayong mga mata upang ating makita na ang mga bata ang susi sa bagong umaga. Kaya naman baka, kailan tayo magsisimula? Kailan natin makikita na ang edukasyon ay mahalaga at igaha? Hahayaan mo na lang bang manatili sa iyong kinakatayuan at walang ginagawa samantalang ang iba ay malapit nang makamit ang kanilang mga pangarap? Huwag lamang puro pagpapantasya, huwag lamang puro pagmamahal sa jowa, kung pagmamahal sa edukasyon na lang kaya muna. Ngayon, kayo na ang bahalang humusga. Sa inyo ko na ipapaubaya ang pagpapasya kung mananatili ka bang si Juan na palaging nahuhuli at ang katapatan ay nalilimutan na. O ikaw ba ang bagong si Juan na nililinang ang pagiging maagap, matapat at may kamalayan?
They say time is everything. Time is precious, time is gold. Time gives meaning to every single thing in your life. The kind of choices that you make in the last minute, the kind of regrets that you take and absolutely lose it. Wishing you could turn back time, undo some things, and ask for a chance one last time. They say honesty is a virtue. Honesty is the key to a paradise, to a wonderful, prosperous society we wouldn't want to jeopardize. However, do the people in this society possess the courage, the spirit to portray this thing called honesty? Each morning when you're half asleep, even though the alarm is telling you to wake up from your deep sleep, a war is taking place in your subconscious, fighting whether you'll be lazy or time conscious. When you open your eyes, your phone is the first thing you touch. Then you look at the watch, ignoring your tasks for the day that you hate so much. Thus again, forgetting the program known as watch. When you're taking a quiz or a test with the pressure, expectations for you to be the best, your neck becomes longer, your eyes becomes wider, searching in the classroom, looking for an answer. In times when you're so desperate, dark things cross your mind, the desperation makes you blind. The next thing you know, your classmate's wallet is in your clutch. Thus again, forgetting the program known as watch. Watch, or we advocate time consciousness and honesty, is implemented for students to comprehend, to lead our lives to a wonderful end. This year's goal is to instill these values legacy, to permanently imprint these characteristics in a student's lifelong journey. These are the pillars of success, the exact characteristics you need in this game called life, the things you need to possess in order to survive life's depressing process. For everyone to witness the point in your life in which you will achieve absolute greatness. Life is a race that ends only when you die, a race that gets harder each time. A competition where fate and destiny are the enemies that you fight. Being a student is the race's starting line. Kick off with a great start. Engrave these values deep in your heart. The beginning is just as important as the end. Let this program be the stairs for you to descend. And now, as this poem ends, I leave you the goal we want to apprehend. Leaving the legacy, instilling the values of time consciousness and honesty.
Alright, thank you so much. Napakagaling po ng ating mga contestants from spoken word, poetry, English, and Filipino category. Alright, so i-flash na po natin ang attendance link para po sa ating event ngayong umagang ito. Ayan, that's the attendance link attendance link for the teachers. Ayan, screenshot na lang po ng alright. Okay, Sir Mil, let's have the attendance link for the students. Ayan. Okay. Are you ready? Ayan. Sige, i-screenshot niyo po ng mga students ang inyong attendance link for this morning. Alright, we'll announce the winner for the first ever virtual Watch Queen of 2020. But inform ko lang kayo no that 60% of our criteria will be from the preliminary round, sorry, and the 40% will be from the live interview Q&A. So top 1 nangunguna sa hearts and likes may Facebook reaction tayo kasi pinost po natin yung advocacy nila is from the Group 10 Department. Ayan, sila po yung nangunguna. Followed by STE and followed by the SPA. Ayan, so yung Facebook hearts, likes, wow, is may percentage po siya sa ating criteria which is 30% dun sa ating advocacy. So right now, we will announce finally kung sino yung mga nanalo sa ating virtual watch queen, sinong kokoronahang reyna sa Miss Universe ba? Hindi pala to Miss Universe. Ito ay Virtual Watch Queen 2020. Of course, we would also like to thank sa nag-tabulate Sir Kim Aro and Ma'am Bea Alyawan, the chairman of the Board of Judges, for their effort. Napakagaling. Thank you so much. Ayan. Sino kaya ang mga nanalo? Alright? The fourth runner-up. Okay? The fourth runner-up. Okay, let's start muna sa from the bottom, ha? Okay, the sixth runner-up. Sige, natin yung sixth runner-up. The sixth runner-up goes to the grade 7 department! Ayan! Congratulations! Alright. And okay. From the fifth runner-up. Okay, let's have the fifth runner-up. Andiyan pa ba yung mga contestant natin, Sir Mil? Fifth runner-up goes to ayan. Grade 7. Congratulations. Okay, ikaw yung sixth runner-up. Okay. Thank you so much. And let's have the fifth runner-up goes to the grade 9 department. Ayan. Nasaan yung grade 10? Alright, Jamie Anuling, congratulations. You are the fifth runner-up. Alright, thank you so much. And the fourth runner-up goes to the SPA department. Ayan. Andiyan bang ating SPA contestant? Andiyan ka pa ba? Ayan. Alright, I think wala na yung SPA candidate natin. Let's go down with the third runner-up. Goes to the grade 8 department. Alright, third runner-up. Ayan, si Miss Angel Deshohan. Congratulations. Angel, you are the third runner-up. Okay. Next one. We have the second runner-up. Alright. From the STE department. Alright. Nandiyan pa ba yung STE contender natin? Yung candidate natin? Okay, I think wala na. Okay, let's start with first runner-up. Okay, ang i-announce ko ngayon ay yung winner. Ano? So, ibig sabihin kung hindi ka natawag, you will be the first runner-up. Okay? If for any reasons, the winner cannot take her duty, the first runner-up will take her place. Good luck to both of you. Parang ganun, no? Parang search. Okay. So the winner and our first ever queen, virtual watch queen of 2020 is the Creighton Department. All right. And automatically the first up is from the senior education department. Congratulations, Jessica! And how, okay, ano yung nararamdaman mo? Okay? Ano yung, what are your reactions? Tell me.
Yes, actually, at first I was nervous, but I know that being nervous will bring me to nowhere. So I chose to be myself, and that is when I'm nervous, I really speak fast. And so when I was answering, I was like, oh my God, I'm speaking fast. So it's like my thoughts are tangled, and I don't know what to do. And
All right. Alright, congratulations so much. Ayan, ikaw muna ikaw ang din ngayong taong ito, and I do hope that you will exemplify punctuality and honesty, not just in our school, but in every day
Thank
of
you.
your life. Once again,
Yes.
congratulations, Jessie Kong, our first ever virtual queen of 2020. Alright. So, i-flash natin ulit, Sir Mil, yung attendance link. Kasi baka may umalis na for teachers and for students for last time. Ayan. Okay. Attendance link for teachers. And then for the students, Mil. All right. Thank you so much. Ayan, salamat po sa mga nakaantabay sa inyo. Very, very thankful po kaming lahat. Watch duty for bearing with us today. Alright, isa naman taon ng lumipas, miles na naman ng ating natapos. Maraming salamat sa mga nakaantabay na kinuon sa kanilang mga tahanan, our dear students, teachers, and parents. Alright, this has been your host for this year's Virtual Watch Culmination. Always remember, exemplify punctuality and honesty. Again, this is the Panabo National High School, the pillar of excellence. God bless and good night, everyone.
Nak, mata na. Napakay klase. Pilit mo gusto na malate ka. Lutuan lang ng itlog dala na. Kabalo na bitaw ka mo luto. Nak, kuha na mong kwarta sa pitaka sa imong papa.
Actually, nagstorya na ako.
Malali po masahe.
Program ka natin.
Nakaw na nak. Ayaw palate. Love you na. Ingat ka.
Love you too, maalis to kadili yun ko magbalik. Thank you sa imong gipiling nga lesson sa ako, ama. Love you, ma. Bisan wala na kami.